y'all? Welcome back to Lindsay's Life. Today I'm outside and we're vlogging again, so you know what that means. It's time for another lake day. We've got our kayaks loaded and we're ready to head out, so let's go. Stop for breakfast, got a nice chicken biscuit, on the road again. Alright y'all, we're here, I'm packed down, I'm sunblocked up, and I'm ready to hit the lake. I've got everything prepared. Sunblock, my cooler with all of our snacks in it because I'm a snacky person. Paddles, life jackets, let's go. He's fishing. He's way more serious than I am. I have one fishing pole, he has 3 and the tackle box. So clearly I'm not that concerned with catching anything. He got a fish! How is he? How is he? It's a bass! It's technically the second fish of the day, but I didn't get the first one. He's gone. Catch and release. We're catch and release, baby. Little bird friend. He's hopping around looking for some food. I haven't seen a lot of animals today, so enjoy this little bird. So, now we're finished with that. But most importantly, we've got a trash bag. Pack it in, pack it out, folks. We're back home now and somebody's awake. Oh, whenever he's sleepy, he's really fun to love on because he's just so calm. And he just wants the attention. Oh, little friend. What a cutie. We are back in the kitchen and we're baking cupcakes because it's my birthday and I want to. So I debated back and forth for a few days if I was actually going to make cupcakes because I cannot have like 12 or 24 cupcakes in my house because I'll eat all of them. And I didn't have like a party or anything for people to come over and eat them. So I finally found a recipe for 2 cupcakes that I'm going to double to make 4 cupcakes so that David and I can have cupcakes to celebrate my birthday. So I'm making confetti cupcakes. I'm going to call them confetti cupcakes because I think that funfetti is probably trademarked by somebody. So anyway, birthday cake cupcakes with sprinkles in them, and that is what we are going to get started with. Okay, for this recipe you need 2 egg whites, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, which I'm a little concerned about because I feel like I usually put 2 teaspoons of vanilla for 24 cupcakes. But we're going to follow this recipe and see what happens. Half a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, some salt. It just said a pinch of salt, so yes, some salt, and 3 tablespoons of milk. And of course we're going to be adding our sprinkles in there. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start with our egg whites and our sugar. We are just going to whisk those together until they're combined. So combine these. I'm also just going to go ahead and say I have not ever made this recipe before, so I hope that it comes out right. Okay, to this we are going to add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla, which I have imitation vanilla because I'm cheap and it works. 2, again, that seems like a lot, but if it thinks so. The recipe did say these are very vanilla-y. Now we're going to add melted butter. Another thing that kind of spooks me because melted butter in recipes does some really weird stuff, y'all. I feel like I bake a lot and I kind of try to steer clear of recipes that call for melted butter because they do weird things sometimes. But that's what it called for. Sorry to your ears. Now we're going to add our flour, the baking powder, and salt. Those were both in the same container here. And combine. Oh, they smell really vanilla-y. And 3 tablespoons of milk. Also, this is not normally how I would have combined these ingredients, but I did what it told me to do. I typically do my dries all together and then the wet all together, and it just did not call for that. I'm putting more flour in here, deviating from the recipe because it does not look like cupcake batter. It's way too thin. So if they are bad, it's fine. I'll write it out on that extra 3 tablespoons of flour. You know, it's okay. But now they look like cupcake mix. Now I'm just gonna put in some sprinkles. I don't really feel like the amount of sprinkles that I add is gonna mess this up. And it did tell me how many sprinkles to put in. It was actually a vanilla cupcake recipe, and I'm just adding sprinkles to that, which is also not what I normally do. It's okay. I'm gonna put these in green liners because that's my favorite color. And it's better. Oh. Alright, change of plans. I only have 3 green liners. So there's 3 greens and 1 blue. I'm gonna put this in the liners. Now these 4 cupcakes are going into an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes, which I'll believe when I see because they look really soupy and it looks like they're going to take a lot longer than that to cook. Let's roll. So now we're moving on to the frosting, which is going to be really easy because all you need for that is 4 tablespoons of softened butter. That sounds more up my alley. 2/3 a cup of powdered sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of milk. So we're going to start with the butter, and we're basically just going to cream that until it's nice and smooth, which will not take long because this is extremely softened. Because I let it sit for some time, to be honest with you. Now we're going to add the powdered sugar. I should do that a little bit at a time. I'm going to add some more powdered sugar. By the way, do you like this new setup better where you can see me or no? Now we're going to add the vanilla and the milk. I knew the milk was going to make this too wet. I swear, no matter how many times you look up frosting recipes, you find icing recipes. Do I have them confused? I think icing is supposed to be the liquid stuff. Well, we never said these were going to be healthy, so let's just add some more sugar in. So now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator so that it can kind of set up. Later I'll put it into a piping bag so that I can put the icing on the cupcakes after they're finished. They're taking a lot longer than the recipe said they would, like I said, but that's where we are right now, so catch y'all in a bit. Okay, so my cupcakes are finished and cooled, and I have made the icing, and I was out of piping bags, so I was really winging it with this plastic bag, but now we're going to ice these cupcakes, hopefully. No. The icing is honestly still a little too runny, but that's just gonna be okay. You know, I have made these like really pretty before, but I don't have anyone coming over to eat these. It's just me and David, so it's fine. I'm gonna insert a picture of the ones that I've made that were really pretty before though, so here you go. Because I can do a much better job. I just didn't today, you know? But now our cupcakes are finished. Oh, I forgot the sprinkles. So there is icing on the cupcakes. I'm just gonna put some little sprinkles on them to make them kind of cute. Yeah, so cupcakes are finished. Thanks for hanging out with me while I make cupcakes. By the time you see this is probably like 2 weeks after my birthday, so it's come and gone. And I'm gonna eat these now. Well, later, but I'm gonna eat these. So thanks for hanging out with me while I make cupcakes, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.